Look at this. March 25th, 2026, London, the Wunna Run 5K. People paying 50 euros to run in the rain with a man who doesn't know they exist. I mean, I don't even think it rained, but yeah, the weather was kind of gloomy. Now, I'm not hating on fitness either. Get your cardio in, I think that's perfectly fine, but watch the videos. The yapping, the touching, the desperate need to be seen next to him. This wasn't a workout in any kind of way. It was pilgrimage.
You're all idiots. That run club was probably the best event I've been to this year. Like, it was more than just a run with Gunna.
We are living through the Gunna Glazing Epidemic, aren't we? And it's getting weird. It's not just about the music anymore, it's about a terrifying level of submission that looks a lot like modern day patriarchy. We've reached Gunna Fatigue and we need to talk about why. Okay, to understand the glaze, you have to remember where we started. Before jail, Gunna was a meme. People clowned his weight, called him a stud, and mocked his style. Then he goes away, comes out shredded, drops A Gift and a Curse in 2023. The following year, he drops One of One, and in 2025, he drops the last one. All that while staying silent during the Young Thug beef. Suddenly, the narrative flips. Silence is seen as aura, and weight loss is seen as discipline. Marketing teams are working overtime to make him the relatable, fitness-focused king of Wun World. While I must admit the rebrand was quite cool, and it did make him more relatable, but here's the philosophical question. Do we even know this man? We see the PR version for sure, but we don't know if he actually likes kale smoothies or if he's just following a script to stay likable. Yet the masses have decided he is him. So let us get analytical. When we talk about patriarchy, we usually think of old men in suits making laws. But at its core, patriarchy is a social system where power is concentrated in a dominant male figure and everyone else stays in line to get a trickle down of that status. In the Gunna Glazing Epidemic, patriarchy looks like this: the submission of the individual to the aura of the leader. I mean, think about it. Why are men dressing like him, talking like him, running 5Ks just to be in his orbit? Because they think if they get close enough, they will inherit his power. It's a yes man culture on a global scale. So you're not inspired anymore, you're losing your identity to become a 2.0 version of someone else. And this is where it gets cringe. At the Wun World Tour, you have people with main character syndrome who think they're too cool to sing along. They're at a concert, but they're guarding their aura so hard they can't even vibe. And then you have the guy who showed up to a Gunna concert with his own security. Bro, you are not the guest of honor, you are a fan. Yet all of this is submission. People are so obsessed with the hierarchy of power that they can't even be a human being. They're acting like a submissive yes man to an idea of status that Gunna represents. It's a herd mentality. And we also saw it with the red pill epidemic or movement, whatever you want to call it. Different vibe, same mechanism. So one loud ideology spreads and suddenly everyone is repeating the same talking points because they are afraid to be the one who opposes the person in power. I must admit it did lead to some Gunna fatigue without him being at fault because, well, people were doing too much. We had even people blocking content of men talking about Wunna.
It was more than just a run with Gunna.
Because the glazing has become a vacuum that sucks up all the original thought in the room. But yeah, the message of this is basically get your aura, wear your clothes, run your 5K, but still ask yourself, are you doing it because you like it or because you're submitting to a status you will never actually reach? Because at the end of the day, Gunna is going home to his life and you're just 50 euros or dollars or whatever currency poor, running in the rain. Well, still don't think it was raining, but yeah, I'm just gonna say that to sound more dramatic. And trying to be a man you don't even know. Yeah, stay original, keep your guard lower, and for the love of yourself, stop the glazing.
It was more than just a run with Gunna.